Hey guys, welcome to our channel. If you guys are new here, I'm Brianne.
And I'm Brad.
And if you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe to our channel.
Today we're going to be talking about our camper remodel.
For those of you that don't know, we are building a house soon, any day now actually, and we are living in a camper in the meantime. It was Brad's idea to buy a camper. We ended up finding it for, how much did we pay for it?
$650.
Yeah, and we completely gutted it and made it how we wanted it. And before I forget, because we always get this question, our camper is a 26-foot 1984 wilderness camper. So originally when we bought this camper, how it was laid out is it slept 7 people. So with it just being the 2 of us, we wanted to be able to utilize the space better. So we completely changed the layout of the camper. First, we're going to talk about the kitchen. We ended up completely custom building our cabinets. We pretty much had to. We wanted to hide like our electrical, plumbing, all that stuff. We had to reroute it because it was in a completely different spot in the camper, and we wanted it to be by the wheel well and the water tank just so we could hide all that stuff with it. Even though we hid like a lot of that stuff in our cabinet, we do still have some functional drawers in the bottom, but also too above the top we have I don't even know what those would be called, like cabinets that you can open up.
To build the cabinets, all I used was a whiteboard plywood.
Yeah, so we like pretty much kind of like drew out on paper what we wanted them to look like and kind of measured where everything was. And we just used our table saw and just cut it to different sizes and just sanded it and painted it.
As for the countertops, we just used 2x6s or 2x8s, and we used a clear coat lacquer on them. You could also use stain and then clear lacquer over top of them, but we just like the natural look.
We also tiled the backsplash, and we just used regular tile. We did a lot of research before we did it, and people said as long as you use flexible grout and
a lightweight glue.
Yeah, a lightweight glue, that you could use regular tile, and we haven't had any issues so far.
So originally in the camper, it came with a big bulky orange propane stove. So we switched over to just a stovetop, and we ran that off of propane also.
Yeah, and that usually works for us. We also have a little toaster oven too to cook in, but for the most part we just use our stovetop. And we actually just caved not too long ago and got a microwave, so you'll see that we have that on our dining table, and it doesn't look the best, but we didn't really plan for it from the beginning. So as for our dining area, it's same deal. Like all the countertops and the tops of our little benches that we have is the same wood that we use for our countertops. We lacquered it just the same, and the bottoms of them that we made them out of the whiteboard too. We ended up getting the pole for our table. We got it on, I believe, eBay in like a 2-pack, and I will link those for you guys. I'll link everything in our blog for you guys if you guys want to order anything. Our light for our dining area, we actually got on, I believe it was Overstock, and it was like one of my favorite parts about the camper. I loved the size of it, but it was actually a plug-in light, and Brad actually, like, what did you do?
I just cut the cord off of the back of it and then just wired it straight into the switch. And
yeah, we also found out, I don't remember how we found this out, somewhere online, that you can really use any light you want to in a camper as long as you use, is it 30-watt light bulb?
It's 12-volt light bulbs.
I don't know.
For the bed, we just custom built it. We used the same wood that we used for the cabinets, the white wood.
Yeah, we wanted to have pretty much like as big of a bed as we could, just because we went from having a king-size bed. So we figured that this space right by the door would be perfect. We were able to fit a full-size bed, and we still have like a little bit room on the end where we have a little ledge to put like our laptop, a lamp, and then underneath of our bed we put a closet storage, and that is actually Brad's closet.
Yep.
And again, for our bed, we just kind of like mapped it out on paper and just kind of figured out what worked first and just built it. So next we have our couch, and we put our couch there because also too that is hiding the other wheel well on the opposite side of the cabinets, and we ended up building that, and Brad can tell you how we did that.
Yeah, so basically we went back and forth on should we make it slide out, should we make it fold out. We just didn't really know, and I just did some research online, and I felt the easiest way to do it is to just put it on hinges and then have it kind of just flip out and over.
Yeah, so that also is, I believe it's a twin size, and we made like the cushions for it, so it's not like super comfortable, but if anybody were to stay the night, we do have the extra space for it. Next we have our bathroom door, and we actually made it. We found a mirror at like a yard sale for like, was it $5 or $10?
Yeah, I think it was $10.
And we took the frame off of it and we like framed it out and put it on like a slide that we got. I believe we got it at Home Depot, but yeah. I'll link it for you guys. But a huge mirror was like a must. If you guys follow me on other social media platforms, you know I do like fashion blogging and stuff, so we needed that, and it was perfect and it didn't take up a lot of space.
As for the bathroom, we kept the same layout as before just because it was functionable, and we just renewed everything.
Yeah, it already had a toilet, it had the vanity, and it had our shower, so we just tiled the shower. We made it the exact same tile as our backsplash. We got a new toilet, and then again we made our vanity with the same whiteboard and same countertops. We made sure we waterproofed them and everything.
And if you guys don't know a lot about campers, I can kind of compare the toilet to like an airplane toilet. It's kind of cool. You just step on the back thing and it just goes down into the black tank. I didn't know anything about it, so that's why I just kind of wanted to let you guys know.
And also in our bathroom we have a closet, and that is actually my closet, and it's actually pretty big. We have a good bit of space, I feel like, for our camper.
For the camper walls, we just used a smooth paneling and painted it white.
Yeah, and we just bought like little trim pieces to put like on the seams of it, and they work good. I know Brad upgraded the electrical.
Yeah, we upgraded. Originally it was a 30 amp service on the camper. We upgraded to a 50 amp just so we could like run more things off of that, with all of our lights and outlets and our heating unit.
Yeah, our heating unit, we ended up doing a mini split. We've been here for about 4 months now and we love it. Our window frames or trim, they actually are the original ones that were in the camper. They were already gold, and we already knew that we wanted to go with kind of like a gold theme in here, so they ended up working out perfectly. Brad was able to just repair the screens on some of them, and we were able to save them.
As for flooring, we just went with a vinyl plank. We used SmartCore from Lowe's.
Yeah, it was SmartCore Pro, because I guess they have like just a regular SmartCore, another one, but... So like I said before, if you guys are interested in anything that we have in our camper, I'm going to put it all in a blog for you and link everything that I can, and it'll be in the description for you. But if you have any other questions, we would have loved to have somebody to ask when we were doing it, because it is a learning experience. But if you have anything, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And if you liked our camper, then stay tuned for our house that we're going to be building, because we're going to document the entire process on here, and it will be even better. So...
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Comment on this video, and we'll see you in the next video.